Kyoto, Japan's old capital, is one of the most beautiful places on earth. The central city is preserved and a big portion of it is registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, allowing it to shed light on what it might have been like to live in the Edo period around the 1800s. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, and join me on this week-long trip through your screens. This is how I spent 144 hours in a rather empty Kyoto experience. I think we're there. Hey, sexy girl. Where are we going first? Gion. Yasaka Jinja. Day 0 was a chill day. We arrived at Kyoto in the afternoon, so we didn't have much time. So we opted to go to Gion area, which connects a lot of different areas. And Yasaka Jinja is one of the bigger shrines that is connected by Gion. What's going on? The streets of Gion, they're just so beautiful. It feels like you're in a damn movie set sometimes. But if you walk all the way down from Yasaka Jinja to the other side, you get to this river called Kamogawa. Kamogawa is a river with a nice walking path alongside it. And there's a myth where, as you can see, is apparently true, where pairs of couples sit along the riverside, socially distanced from each other. And as basic of a human being as I am, decided to do so too. After that, we decided to grab dinner and a few drinks. It was good, to say the least. So that's the end of day 0. We have many plans ahead from tomorrow. Looking forward to that. That's cool. So hi guys, this is the beginning of day 1. Today we're going to be going to this place called Arashiyama. Actually, we're already here. It's a really cold and rainy day today, so it's a little bit hard to walk around, but getting through the day with a cup of coffee. Yeah. On day 1, we kind of went everywhere, and it might have been the most memorable day from our trip. You know that anxious feeling that you get on the first day of a trip? Because, you're processing everything in your mind, the money that you're spending on the trip, the time that you're allocating towards it, the stupid holidays that you had to take to get off of work. But Tenryuji, the first place that we visited, set the tone really straight. To me, it encapsulated everything that I love about Kyoto. Already one of my favorite places.
It is? It's really calm.
Yeah. I was vlogging in front of a monk and I felt like a doofus, but we shall continue. Recommended 10 out of 10. Usually this place is really crowded. It's crazy, there's just no one here, so it's really beautiful, it's really nice.
Why are you putting me? Where you to?
The area that we're at for day one is called Arashiyama, and apparently in Arashiyama it's traditional or typical to eat tofu, so that's what we did for lunch. We got tofu.
You can't so vain.
That's really good, it's really good.
It's really good.
After lunch, we explored just a little bit more, and then we headed towards Gion area again to go to everyone's favorite place, Kiyomizudera, which is one of the biggest temples. I think we're going into Kiyomizura now. Are we gonna buy the ticket? I feel like they raise prices all the time. It's really cool. This place used to be under construction. Now it's finally done. So all the sunlight comes in. I've never seen this place like this. I think we kind of lucked out on the weather. Yeah, it's finally a bit sunny. After a bit of luck and getting to see an amazing sunset at Kiyomizudera, we head down and entered a local tea shop which serves tea and dango, and thus concludes an eventful day one. This is day 2 of Kyoto. It is snowing. It is also freezing, but it's snowing and it's very beautiful. And we're in Kinkakuji today. This is well planned, kind of. So usually it's black, the roofs. So this one's white.
Mm.
あれに入れる？
あれに入れる。
任せる。いくよ。
うん。
せーの。ほい。Oh, brother! I was that close. It's freezing. What the?
こちらは和三盆糖というお砂糖でできたお菓子でございます。中にあんこと塩漬けの大豆が入っています。甘さの中に少し塩味が入っております。
So is it that you eat the sweet stuff and then
Make your mouth sweet, then drink the matcha.
drink the matcha because it's not sweet?
Yeah. Do the kung fu.
After a freezing but yet stunning visit to Kinkakuji, we decided to go to Nanzenji, which is another really, really big temple. Nanzenji. 네, でっかはい、どこ行くの？おお。So we're at the Instagram place right now. I don't exactly know what it is, but everyone takes photos in between these pillars. And it's a little bit weird, but I guess you're here to do that too. Extreme vlogging moment. Do you like me more now?
Right now?
Yeah, because I did that. There's also a long-ish trail from Nanzenji that leads to an abandoned railway, where we tried to play out a specific scene from Inception, which didn't go that well. What was it? Mom, no! Jesus Christ!
he didn't say Jesus Christ.
He did. He said something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
It's getting really long. Ah!
Oh.
One of the most badass blue bottle coffee buildings I've ever seen. My dirty foot. We're going to a sento, which is kind of like a onsen. What's the difference between a sento and an onsen?
Onsen is a natural, like, mineral or something.
Ah, I see, I see.
From the earth.
Yeah.
Sento is just off
Man-made.
man-made.
Yeah. Which is-
Sometimes like they have both,
Uh-huh.
but like most of the time they don't have a onsen.
Oh. And it's the best way to end the day.
Yeah, it is. Today was too cold.
And this public bath specifically is interesting. It has a tattoo parlor on top of it, on the second floor, which is basically an open welcome to people with tattoos. We then headed to a laundromat to wash our clothes, and thus concludes day 2. So it's day so it's day 3. Oi. So it's day 3, I think, and we're at Fushimi Inari Taisha, where everyone goes. The most Instagrammable place ever, but we're going nevertheless. So day 3 started, and this is kind of where we start running out of plans. We have a list of things we want to do, but not necessarily in a certain order. Fushimi Inari is just one of those places that you kind of have to go when you visit Kyoto. And chances are, if you've seen anything Kyoto related on the internet, then you've seen a picture of this place. So in this shrine, yes, it's a Shinto shrine. Apparently there's 1,000 of these gates, and these are called torii, which is basically, there's no direct translation to it, but these are gates used by the Shinto shrines. And a lot of them, if not all of them, are bought out as ads, kind of, or they have either individuals or companies that have bought these out for basically like an ad. It's a way to gather money, I think, for the shrines. And yeah, it's interesting seeing all the names written on these gates. Apparently you can buy a smaller version of the gates that you see. But my girlfriend bought a mask instead because she likes foxes. Other than that, there were many cats here. Many, many cats. Hold on. これ丸々やな。
公園のあんた名前なってよ。あ、そこはあかんで。
I mean, here. Honestly, Fushimi Inari is kind of cool, but there really isn't much to it. There's a lot of gates, and you can walk a bit up a mountain. And, well, yeah, if you find that intriguing, then, well, I don't really have much else to say. Next up was this temple called Tofukuji. Tofukuji desu. We're here. We're in Tofukuji now, and there's absolutely no one here.
Oh my god.
This is pretty surreal. Tofukuji was freezing, so we didn't really get to enjoy it to the fullest, but being able to see one of the best Japanese gardens in Kyoto, absolutely empty, was a blessing. Apparently the autumn view here is insane, so I'd love to come back at that time. 이게 So we're in Nishiki Shijo, Nishiki Market right now. This place sells a lot of fish and local kinds of foods and tsukemono, pickles? Pickles. Yes. Lots of food and lots of, what do you call it? Tasting samples. Tasting samples. And they give you a bunch of stuff, which is very tempting. But I definitely advise you to come with an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of food and it's very tempting. Location wise, it's right next to Gyeong, so it's cool. You can walk through Gyeong and then go into Nishiki Market, and that's exactly what we did today. This is Wagyu on a stick. It's good. Pork stick with shimeji.
We proceeded to walk just a little bit more, enjoy
Really
some of
good.
the weird Japanesey quirks, get some alcohol and food in the system, then ended up walking into a Visvim store, half drunk. I think the storekeeper liked me enough though. Thus concludes the day.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to this place called Ine, which is a fishing village up north in Kyoto. It is day 4, and it's about a 2 to 3 hour car ride from central Kyoto. And we have a problem as we're preparing to go. It's snowing a lot, and it's piled up. What's happening? Java.
The ride from Kyoto Station, where we rented our car, to Ine was murder, kinda. The snow made the highways have limits, so it took twice as long as expected, which was a total of about 5 hours. But we then finally arrived to a freezing nowhere.
We just arrived at Ine, and it took a while. It took about half a day. That was really long, I guess. It's a bit tiring. But this place is massive. It's probably, you can probably fit in a whole classroom of kids here. But we have the place to our own, apparently, too. It's only us. So this is quite an interesting experience. It looks like a whole, like, Yakuza bedroom or something. Right? It's like some Kill Bill nonsense going on here. And there are gigantic waves right outside of our door.
Yeah, you can hear it.
It's
like a drum.
Yeah, you can hear the waves. It's pretty insane, I guess. But we will probably go to this famous area in Ine where I guess everyone goes, or I don't know. One of the only spots to actually look at, I guess. So we will go do that. Ready for a swim?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know how to swim? Don't do it!
And we got drenched, and I kind of left my girlfriend stranded with my camera. But it was fun, so it's all good, I think. Then it started hailing on us.
And now it's hailing This legit hurts. What the? Wait, how do I show this? Can I show? You see that?
Oh.
It's like, ow.
Oh. Oh.
It's like bonking against my camera. Look, look. It's great.
Okay. So far away. What did you do?
Nothing. Oh, it is kind of far away, isn't it? I think there's a place where you can see it better. I think. I can't tell if there's a specific photo or a specific, I guess, scene that all the sites indicate when they talk about Ine. It's either that scene there, or it's that scene, and I can't tell, honestly.
The weather was still also quite miserable with all the rain and the hail. We were wet and cold. Honestly, the first day of Ine was somewhat unpromising, especially given the effort coming here. I can feel a slight tire from my partner, but thankfully, things got better later. The last day. It seemed like the saving grace of this stay at Ine was the food at the inn we stayed at. We head on to explore a little bit more to find beauty in the place with our own feet, and I think it paid off for this final day of our trip.
Inevitable. Inevitable. 어였어.
多分ここだね。
うん。
うん。めっちゃ綺麗。なんかこうしてるなんか。It is day 5, our last day here, and we're still in Ine. We're gonna leave momentarily after we take a look a little bit more around. The sun is out there a little bit, which is great. A great change from all the snow and all the rain throughout our trip. But yeah, again, we'll look around a bit and then I'll see you guys back in Tokyo perhaps.
I think we found the place. I think what's funny is that ultimately these tourist spots or events don't really matter. At least they themselves aren't the things that determine how good a trip is or was. The story matters, and the state of mind that you're in also matters. Or the crazy experiences matter. The people you were with matter. Whether you make a corny YouTube video on it or not matters too. To that extent, coming all the way to a countryside in the most northern part of Kyoto doesn't really matter. But we went through emotions to figure the place out together. I think that is what matters the most. And putting together this awfully long video was also a part of the journey. So with this, I'd say it's about time to end this chapter.
帰りますか。
帰ろうぜ。
帰ろうぜ。
Thank you everyone for watching this extremely long video. It took a bit of time, actually, well, it took too much time to edit. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, and most of all, if you can share it on social media, that will help a lot. Thank you to my girlfriend Charu for coming with me, but also helping with the filming. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Sayonara.